Coo-wee! I call it a beauty! Welcome to Fishing with Steve D, where we inspire and educate you guys on the latest freshwater crayfish and redclaw fishing, fishing with lures, fishing with bait, and product reviews. I hope you really enjoyed this video on the best bait feeders for redclaw freshwater crayfish fishing. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, here we have some different bait holders. I haven't seen these bait holders before, but what they do, they got the clip here. You just undo the clip on the, you just undo the clip, pull it tight. There we go. So it's got a mushroom clip on the end, and what you do, you put that inside the Opera House trap or the 70cm round, and then you put this blue one on from the outside and you clip it down, and then what that does, it keeps it tight on the inside so the bait feeder doesn't come off. So they're nice and tight, which is what you want. And then these just unclip. So you just open the top here, put your bait in, and then you just clip it back up again. Nice and easy. So with that attachment on the bottom that goes through the mesh of the net, you clip it from the outside in, and then your bait keeper will stay in the pot. Whether, depending on what pot style you're using, it works the same on all of them. So there we have it. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Fishing with Steve D at gmail.com. Any information, you want to know anything about this, let me know. I'll put you in touch with the right people. Thanks. Okay guys, if you want some rope and clips and tags and floats, there's a kit here that we can do for you as well. So like I said, fishing with Steve D at gmail.com. If you want to know any more information about that or any other things in the videos, we'll put you in touch with the right people, guys. Okay, so over here we got some different floats. So here's your normal white floats, and we've got something a bit different. If you want to stand out and be a bit different, and you know that that float is definitely yours, maybe go for a different colour one like the yellow one. Now, a good idea and a tip that a good friend Ray has told me is get a hot soldering iron and put your name, burn your name into the float, and then get permanent Nico pen, colour it in so it stands out. That's a really good little tip that a good mate Ray, who has redclawed for a long time. So yeah, you can go for the cheapies or you can go for something a little bit better. Have a look at this float here, guys. This is something a bit different. So you can wind your rope up in the centre of it, and when you put them out, it just unwinds. That's really different, like a mushroom float. That's what we'll call it. I think that's a pretty good name. And so yeah, so if you want any of those, just send us a message, fishing with Steve D at gmail.com. We'll put you in touch with the right people. Happy days. And then down here we got all the clips. If you want different types of clips, there's all different types of clips that you can use. If you didn't want to bend them up out of stainless steel yourself, there's stacks and stacks of clips here. Every different type, every different size, every different thickness. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Have a look at the size of these claws. Wow, that's a whopper. That's what we come for, folks. Happy days. Well guys, we're just going to talk about these containers. So I'll just flip the camera around and I'll talk about it. So here we have these containers, which are great bait feeders containers or bait holder containers for your freshwater crayfish or your redclaw fishing. pots. They got a really good lid on, they clip on really tightly, and you can buy these really cheaply. I think I get mine for $1.75 for a 3-pack for a good strong container with a good strong lid. And all I do is I get the soldering iron and you turn it on so it's hot and you burn the holes in. Now you can burn just a hole, or you can burn a hole first and then go down in a line, so it's like a long strip hole, because then what that does, all the bait comes out through that. So I put a couple of holes in the sides, all the 4 sides, underneath, even in the top of the lid, because you want the bait that you're putting in there to come out and disperse through those holes. And you can leave it as long as up to 3-5 days even. So you'll get these, like I said, 3 packs for $1.75 in Kmart. Now the best bait that I like using, and it suits my circumstances, is the dog biscuits, the good old dog biscuits in a donut style. You can use vegetables, half-cooked sweet potatoes, very good, I hear, rock melon, watermelon skins, pumpkin skins. You can do that if you're fishing overnight or no more than 2 days, because that will break down quickly, a lot quicker than the dog biscuits. If you're leaving it longer periods, like 3 to 5 days, then I would highly recommend that you use the dog biscuits, because you can leave it up to 3 to 5 days, and that's really, really, really good. And the freshwater crayfish and the Redclaw really love the dog biscuits. They absolutely love it, and it works really, really, really well. The only other thing is, if you want to bend up some stainless steel clips, you can from the brake cables, the inside of stainless steel, so you can bend them up in a clip, or you can send me a message, fishingwithsteved@gmail.com, and I'll be able to get you some clips, or any other product that you want. Just send me an email, fishingwithsteved@gmail.com, and I'll be able to get any of these containers or clips or ropes or kits or tags. I think there's a kit with ropes and floats and tags and clips and everything. So send me a message. Thanks very much, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Yes, guys, with the tin cat food, if you have your traps, opera house traps, too close to the shore, this can bring in the water rats. But if you have them further out, we're finding that we don't seem to have any of that problem, and especially if you use the dog biscuits, like I said before, that's the best way to go. Well, if you really enjoyed this video, please, 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 guys, subscribe to my channel, like, follow, share all my content, the Fishing with Steve D brand. Please support us, guys, so we can grow and get out to a lot more people. Thanks very much, and we'll talk to you in our next video. God bless.
Ooh-wee! I call it a beauty!